Like you're 17, and when people accept you for job applications and they check your online profile, the only thing they see is like, I'm racist. Downfall of TikTok's most racist animator, Luki. All I know about Luki is that she's a predator and a racist. Well, I don't know if she's a predator, but I know she likes incest and shit. Well, at least what people say. I know she's racist as fuck. And I remember, like, the only thing I know about her, she makes animations with, like, songs and shit. As an artist myself that draws and shit, I do not rock her content because it's hard to rock with someone, bro, when it's like, damn, that guy really did fuck up, didn't they, bro? Like at first I thought they were cool and chill and shit. I wasn't a big fan. But the fact that all I know is that they made an apology video with them on their knees, and it's like an edit. It's like, stay with me, please don't leave, stay with me. And that's all I know. Yeah. Besides from that, bruh, let me get into it.
From rapidly rising into one of TikTok's fastest growing animation creators to becoming surrounded by multiple controversies that ultimately turned her online career into a problematic one, my name's Ryan, and we're gonna talk about what happened to TikTok's most racist artist, Lisa Lukic, or more commonly known online as Luki. She is a Russian content creator active on platforms like TikTok and YouTube. She's 17? Yo, bro, is her... Think about this. If you're 17, right? I don't know how low, because people talk about this a lot. Let me just make sure the audio is not too. The audio might have been cooked. Dude, isn't your future butchered then? But think about this. Like you're 17, and when people accept you for job applications and they check your online profile, the only thing they see is like, I'm racist. Isn't that like wild? Like, dude. People gonna just know you like, oh yeah, that's the one racist girl. You know, I used to... Imagine the people growing up with you at school. Oh yeah, that's the one animator girl at my school that I used to go to school with. She's racist as fuck, dude. How do her parents react to this? Her parents just chill with this. I know her brother, like her stepbrother at least, is cool with it. She actually her stepbrother, I saw this with one of my ghosts, Coco, bro. He was reacting to Luki and shit, bro. Tell me why this nigga got on call talking like something. He got on call with Coco on something. I want you to get me pregnant. I want you. You're so sexy. You're so fine. My nigga. Like, dude, what? Like, and yes, I'm black. Yes, I'm black. So like, yeah, fuck. Let me just continue the video, bro. Let me show my ass. Known for her short form animations where she uses her real body while hiding her face, with most videos lasting under 1 minute. Unlike story focused animators such as James Rallison.
Yeah, this is way too quiet, bro. I don't care. I just speak every time, just a pause. This is way too quiet.
The animator of The Odd Ones Out, whose animations are often centered around personal stories and experiences, Luki's content mostly consists of random animated skits, visual experiments, and short edits that don't necessarily follow a clear narrative structure.
Also, I've had nothing to say about Luki, bro. Is it just me or do I not? Or does anyone else absolutely hate her fucking art style? Like, I fucking hate this shit, bro. I don't know. There's something that just turns me off about this art style, bro. As an artist myself that draws, you could probably look at my art style and be like, yeah, bro, you can't be speaking, bro. Your shit ain't even tough as well. At least it ain't this, bro. I'm just happy my shit don't look like this. Yo, look at this dumbass shit, bro. Did she turn off her comments for everything, by the way? If she turned off her comments, that's low-key lame as fuck, bro. How you gonna do controversial shit and not own up to it, bro? L Luki, bro. L Luki. Could never be me. And yes, I understand the seriousness of this, bro. She's a racist. Fuck Luki, by the way. No, YouTube, this is not bullying. I'm just saying. She doesn't like people of other races. Yeah, she doesn't like... Yeah, but YouTube, leave me alone, bro. I'm new to this, bro. I'm not familiar with your game, bro. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'll never say anything again.
But despite the absence of storytelling in her animations, her content gained a niche.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is
Audience, and she quickly gained traction online even when still relatively new to content creation. On TikTok, she grew to over 800,000 followers, while on YouTube, she accumulated more than 739,000 subscribers, which is a huge achievement, close to what James Rallison experienced when he gained around 700,000 subscribers after roughly 2 years of animating on YouTube. Many of Luki's TikTok uploads consistently gained millions of views. However, recently, she came under fire over several things that were exposed on her Telegram channel. In late January 2026, Luki's voice notes, which she sent to her private audience in Telegram, were leaked online and quickly spread across TikTok.
Меня иностранная комьюнити раздражает.
Okay, besides from this real quick, besides from her being racist and shit, is it just me or does every single bad thing happen whenever there's someone with a Telegram account as their main source of, like, link? I'm not saying that everyone with a Telegram is bad. I'm just saying, like, why is it always the people with a Telegram, it always be like they fucked up in some sort of way? Like, how, why does this happen, bro? Is this a Telegram infection? You download Telegram, guess what's gonna happen to you? Boom. His looking Midori is gonna show up. I'll start eating your butt. Yo, let me shut the fuck up, dude. I'm supposed to be... Yo, we are 1 minute in, and I'm yapping my ass off. Yeah.
Своей нелогичностью и упортостью. Блять, сколько же ёбаных аутистов, нахуй, в Murder Mystery 2, еще и англичане. Блять, да чтобы они все передохли, как мухи. Это пиздец, чтобы они все сдохли.
Even though the subtitles said she hated British people, comments from Russian viewers explained that she was actually talking about many different Western countries that speak English, with one commenter explaining, "I know Russians and I wanted to say that when they say English person/people, they don't actually mean British people. They mean people from any Western countries that speak English, United States, Canada, England, etc. So she wasn't racist to just British people, she was racist to all of y'all." No one knew why she sent that voice recording to her channel. So, out of the blue,
I'm gonna keep it a buck. A bean butt stack, dirty booty cheeks bouncing in my air, make it slap. I don't get being racist. Is this... Listen. I get it. Like, oh, I hate the color. But what the fuck do you actually gain from that? Like, you just see, oh, I'm racist, dude. Yeah, praise me. I'm racist. I guess, bruh. If you racist, you racist. If you ain't racist, you ain't racist. But it's like, dude, am I the one that getting the... Like, what privileges do you get from being racist? I'm keeping that in the video. So being racist is like, damn. Man, I hate every single white person. I hate Asians. I hate Mexicans. So what do you get from that, bruh? I don't know, maybe I don't know methods, bruh. I don't know the tracks. I don't know. Maybe I'm not tapped in. Maybe in my brain it doesn't... maybe I'm an IQ too low instead of too high.
Luki created a controversy that would haunt her from then on. She basically showed her true colors, revealing that she had hate toward people who were not Russian, which made her come across as xenophobic or someone who strongly dislikes people from other countries. Then, Luki later became even more specific with her offensive comments in another recording sent to her Telegram channel, as if...
Oh, so I'm gonna say this. Why would you say this when you have such a big audience, bro? Do people not learn? Like, bro, we see EDP, we see everyone else doing this shit, and you seem like, yes, guys, I'm gonna be racist, yeah, and I'm not gonna get any single consequences, even though I have like 70k subscribers. What does she has? 70, like what? 170, 700k. Yeah, like, I generally don't know what they expected. Someone's gonna mention this. People will dig into your future. My bad, bro. I forgot. I can't reveal my time travel powers type shit, dude. Don't flame me, guys. You're not supposed to know that one. Ooh. What the hell did I just? I'm not. No, I'm
She
not.
had not realized how racist her first recording already sounded.
И я говорю, а ты вот видишь лицо того парня в толстовке? Там стоит дальше парень, негр, в черной толстовке. Так оборачиваюсь.
Wow, she just busted out. I didn't even know she did all that, bro. I thought she was being like texting it. I didn't think she. Why am I getting texted at like? I'm like, no, I want you guys to see the time. It's currently. It is 9:26 in the morning, bro. What could you possibly want from me, bro? I'm not liking and commenting, bro. Get the fuck off my screen.
Начинает ржать, потому что, видимо, не видит. Он начинает подходить, она так на меня смотрит, типа, черный юмор. И я начинаю ржать, потому что юмор реально черный. Вот, это такой угар, конечно.
Using the N-word and joking that a black person was too dark to be seen in a hoodie finally led people to believe that there was something wrong with the animator, realizing that she was not only xenophobic, but also openly racist. And the controversy grew even bigger when Luki uploaded a video from her second TikTok account, Lisa, where she was believed to be promoting Nazi symbolism. This promoted people
She's a racist and a Nazi. Who would have guessed, bro? Who would have guessed?
online, including Russians themselves, to call her out, with one comment saying, "As a Russian, Nazi symbols are extremely frowned upon in Russia."
If you're an aspiring mangaka who spent years dreaming of your
Hooray!
own manga series, we'll guarantee
Thank you,
you'll
twin, but
have
not today,
your
not today.
To make things worse, a screenshot later surfaced showing Luki's drawing of dictator Adolf Hitler, which she again shared in her private Telegram channel.
Yo.
While this did not automatically mean that Luki supported Hitler, the drawing still added to the growing accusations that she was supporting Nazi imagery, racist, or simply very problematic online. No one knew why she kept making herself look bad with all of the voice recordings and strange uploads that she had been posting in her private Telegram channel. But as for her, she was proud of this problematic image. Even
I seriously don't get it, bro. Did she think it was a big fest? Yeah, I hate different cultures. I'm also support that one guy with a weird mustache. Yo, tell me, is that a flex twin? If I walked up to you, yo, please stop texting me. I'm not liking a cop. If I went up to you and I'm like, yeah, dude, I used to be problematic. Actually, I didn't used to be problematic per se. I just used to be chill, and now I'm like extremely problematic. I'm the coolest guy in the world, aren't I, dude? Like, I know someone would definitely punch the shit out of me, right? Someone had to, right? Like, dude, come on, tell me I'm not wrong. Tell me. Tell me I'm wrong, baby. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm right, baby. Tell me I'm right. Continue this damn video before I put you in the. It's 4 minutes long and I'm already this long.
saying the following, "I've already come to terms with the fact that I'm problematic, but that won't stop me from filming. I've always been hated for something, even when there was no reason to be." She was not only proud, but also defiant, standing by her actions and doubling down on the first voice recording on her Telegram, saying, "Jokes are just jokes." Exactly the same as the
Please, bro, if I
Americans
get this
joke
one.
about Russians. Stop making
I'm gonna say this. If you ever have a friend group that be spam texting you, blot their ass. I'm playing. Do not do that. Don't do it. Don't listen to my dumb ass.
conflicts out of nothing. I don't support racism and all that crap. I love everyone, everything. By this point,
What? The fuck you mean I don't support racism and all that crap? My as one of those blackies, I can promise you, saying the N-word is the equivalent of supporting racism. And yes, I do have. Listen. I have a white friend. He try to sneak that shit by. I be clocking him. No, nigga, you are not allowed to say that. Even if, like, dude, I did not give you permission to say that. Like, no, give a check, bro. Sure, you're Brazilian. The most you could say, because like you're a bit on the dark side, because they're not like dark. They're pale as fuck, actually. So I'm not even. So yes, even when he's like niggy. No, bud. Negro. No. You're a bit too light for that. So yes, bro, I keep you guys in check, bro. Do not go around letting your white friends say shit like that, bro. Don't do that. Don't do it, bro. It's bad. Cause then you're like, cause if you let them say that, they're just gonna think you a bitch. Whatever.
It was starting to feel odd that someone could act like this so openly. This naturally brought attention to her now inactive Twitter account, where she uploaded an animation in October 2024 with the text, "When I see that I have achieved more than my peers at 16, suggesting that she was still 17 years old when the N-word controversy exploded in January 2026.
Oh,
Her
damn.
TikTok account also includes the number 17, which can also be understood as a sign of her age. However, many viewers did not accept her age as an excuse for her behavior. To them, being a minor did not remove responsibility for making racist remarks, with comments saying she's old enough to know she's doing shit to piss people off, but she keeps doing it. And she's not a child. I'm her age and even I can see how wrong this is. Being young doesn't make it okay. As her age became widely known, some of Luki's older videos also started getting described for being inappropriate, including one where she intentionally emphasized her hips and behind, prompting another YouTuber to criticize this behavior, saying the following.
I know you can't control everybody's phones and everything, and these kids.
I'm gonna say this. Mookie, from my boy Coco, he's been saying this shit from a jump, that most of these niggas in the animation community are weird as fuck. I don't say he said something that I really should acknowledge now. When you follow someone on TikTok, if you're following them, you should probably do your background information about them first before following. I'm not saying everyone you follow. For example, if you follow like a channel that like, I don't know, likes to like hug bears or some shit, like you don't have to like do your background research on that. But I'm like, but it's like, you can't say, oh yeah, I fuck with this guy, and don't know what they did. You have to, if they did something and you see people hating on them, you better look up what they did. And now I could get in something so deep right now, but I'm not doing it right now. I'm saving that for a different video.
What they do, but like, come on, bro, like literally like showing off, you know, your body and stuff as a 7. It's just so weird, bro, especially that she has a big fan base and you already know this like bunch of fucking weirdos.
On top of that, she uploaded another video in July 2025, meaning Luki was still only 16 years old at the time, with a boy alongside an animation with some sexual connotation. Nobody knows for certain who the boy was, though many viewers assumed he was her brother. But in a follow-up video, Luki clarified they were just friends and confirmed that there was a 2-year age gap between them, meaning the boy was either 14 or 18 years old. However, the boy definitely looked younger, leading many people in the comments to assume that he was really 14 years old. This meant that Luki was acting deliberately inappropriate towards someone younger than her and posting it online. However, because both of them were still minors and only had a small age gap, some people argue that the situation was not necessarily a serious issue, saying 2 years ain't crazy for anyone saying it is, even though it's a joke and said they don't like each other like that. Nevertheless, many viewers still believed it was inappropriate for Luki to post sexualized content, especially when it involved herself while she was still a minor, with some comments saying, honestly, it is really weird to sexualize yourself in an online video as a minor, and no face but all the body in very tight clothes, so weird, more being a minor.
I'll say this, you have to blame the parents for this though, right? Because you can't just slap like your, like why is yours, like what did you possibly do raising your child growing up that they think it's okay to post your 17-year-old, 17 to 16-year-old body with their hips out and with their hips and their thighs, like flaunting in their dress and shit on the internet. Whatever, dude. Whatever.
Because the controversies were mounting, ranging from accusations of xenophobia, racism, and Nazi-related imagery, to concerns about sexualized content involving minors, including herself, she eventually posted an apology or what looked and sounded like it.
Oh, not this shit, bro. Stay with me. Please don't leave me. Ooh. Shit's so ass.
However, without clearly admitting her mistakes or showing her face while apologizing, Luki's animated apology video that, although it included the word sorry, did not really explain what she was apologizing for. And because it was presented like a meme, it also did not really feel like she was serious about the apology. Because of this, many viewers began calling it the worst apology ever. And soon enough, multiple parody videos appeared online showing how ridiculous many people thought the apology was. In fact, some viewers compared Luki's apology to the infamous ukulele apology made by Colleen Ballinger, the children's YouTuber who faced major backlash in 2023 over grooming allegations.
Oh, damn.
All aboard the toxic gossip train, chugging down the tracks of misinformation.
But instead of learning from the backlash on how to apologize properly, Luki defended her animated apology by saying, "I made my apology as a meme so more people would see it." A regular post.
Alright, bud. No. A regular post would have done equally as fine. Your fans, sure, maybe like it would have been like blowing up more, but no one's gonna see. Sure, okay, listen. Let me calm down and then repeat this stuff. Okay. What I mean by more people are seeing it, I mean like more people that are serious, like more people take you seriously and see this. Right now, were you posting that? It's basically like I don't give a fuck. I just made it into an animation meme because I find it funny that I did this, and I don't give a fuck. That's the vibe again.
Probably wouldn't have gotten the message, but I don't think anyone will forgive me. With this response, Luki sounded like she believed a normal apology would have been useless because people had already made up their minds about her, similar to how Colleen Ballinger avoided making her own normal apology. But throughout YouTube history, many creators have shown that a simple and honest apology can still help calm the backlash. One example is PewDiePie, who faced major criticism after saying the N-word during a gaming livestream.
What a fucking nigger. Jeez, oh my god, what the f***? Sorry, but what the f***?
Instead of making jokes or avoiding the issue, he directly apologized, saying,
It was something that I said in the heat of the moment. I said the worst word I could possibly think of, and it just sort of slipped out.
Yeah, this moment really just made me like. It's just me when like whenever you see your favorite, like one of the YouTubers you at least rock with. Cause I won't say he's my favorite, but I used to like, even as a 14-year-old, I used to like watch this shit a lot. I wasn't aware of the shit that he did in the past. So like I was watching it and people were like, "Are you sure you want to watch that guy?" I'm like, "Yeah, what's wrong?" And I found out about this video. It's just so awkward watching someone when you know they did something so fucked up.
And I'm not gonna make any excuses to why it did, because there are no excuses for it. I'm just an idiot. But that doesn't make what I said or how I said it okay. It was not okay. I'm really sorry if I offended, hurt, or disappointed anyone.
Because of that, many viewers accepted his apology, with one comment saying, "This is why Felix is still respected. He responds honestly and doesn't fake any BS." That said, it would seem that Luki still has a lot to learn from fellow content creators. If she wants to continue thriving in her career, she needs to look at how other creators either managed to recover from controversies or ended up falling off of social media completely. So, in an attempt to save face because of the lingering backlash, perhaps finally realizing that she needed to issue a normal apology, Luki finally uploaded a more formal apology video on her main TikTok account in February 2026. However, instead of directly speaking to the camera, she presented the apology as a long scrolling text sequence saying, "The Russian mentality is very different from that of other foreign countries."
No, I don't. I mean, yes, because I see a lot of racist Russians, but I see a lot more racist Argentinians. I think Russia is it has a lot of racist people, and I don't think it's that much. This is not the Russian mentality, bro. Yeah, I know people from Russia were probably pissed seeing this shit, bro. They probably like, "We don't do this shit in Russia. What's wrong with you?" They probably breaking down crying and shit.
I didn't know you were so strict even about the pronunciation of the N-word. I honestly didn't know that, and I apologize for that. I also apologize specifically to the Americans. I explained on a Telegram channel that Americans refers to the English-speaking community in Russia. I agree it's bad, and I won't do it again. And I don't want Americans to hate me for it, because I have very good feelings for Americans. The entire thing sounded like Luki was using her Russian background to
I don't know what to tell you, bruh. No one's buying that shit. Even because you know why no one's buying that? Maybe more people would have believed it if your first apology video wasn't you going some "Stay with me, please don't leave me, stay with me, don't leave me."
Explain or partially justify her behavior by claiming ignorance. However, even many Russian commenters rejected this explanation, with some saying, "As a Russian, she is not with us. We don't want her, please take her back." And as a Russian,
oh my god, I don't want to go to the daytime crew.
I'm ashamed that such people live in my country. Because in reality, it wasn't being Russian that excuses her lack of awareness.
See what I mean, bro? Like, I promise every country, you can go anywhere around the world, they will know about why the N-word is bad at a certain age. But by the time you're like 20 in any country, you will for sure, without a doubt, know that N-word is a bad word. By the time you're 20 at the maximum, most likely by the time you're 14. Like, come on, bro.
About the history and weight of the N-word. And even if she was referring only to English-speaking foreigners living in Russia, it was still wrong to generalize and insult people based on nationality or language. Her earlier Telegram statement also complicated her explanation, since she had already said that jokes are just jokes, which made her clarification feel inconsistent, as if this explanation only appeared after the backlash grew. That said, this relatively formal apology still failed to calm the backlash, with multiple commentary videos now appearing online, prompting Luki to eventually upload yet another apology video, this time on YouTube in April 2026. Still, instead of speaking directly into the camera, she once again used a long scrolling text format similar to her previous apology, which many commenters compared to the opening credits of Star Wars, saying, "Bro, this isn't a Star Wars movie, I can't read that." In the video, Luki addressed the major allegations against her one by one, starting with her use of the N-word, saying, "I admit that happened, but I want to emphasize that I did not use it to insult anyone.
Okay, that does not excuse what you did. I don't know why people think, oh yes, I didn't say the N-word to insult people. I just said N-word because I wanted to, and I wasn't trying to insult anyone. I was just saying it because I can, because I have a human mouth, bro. Like, it's not racist because I didn't say it to anyone, dude. No, it's still racist. I'm telling you this. If you use the N-word and you're saying you're not using it to insult people, it doesn't matter. You still said it. And yes, you're still insulting people. You want to know why? Because the N-word refers to black people in a bad way. So what do you expect to happen when people hear you say that word? Even in your private time. You're going to instantly be like, she's racist. Log the fuck in.
The N-word in my private chat on a Telegram channel. I apologize again for pronouncing the N-word out loud. I am not and never have been racist. I have friends of different races and nations, and we communicate well with everyone. My mother had an African boyfriend a few years ago, and I also treated him very well. This time, people appreciated that she did not use her Russian background as an excuse. Instead, she directly apologized for not fully understanding the history and seriousness of the N-word. For context, the N-word has long been viewed as a deeply offensive racial slur toward black people, as what civil rights activist Maya Angelou once explained.
I look at the word, the N-word, which I really am obliged to call it that, because it was created to divest people of their humanity.
Still, many people believed she should have been far more careful about using it at all.
Yeah, oh my god, get this notification. Yeah, in general, she should have just not said it, dude. Like, I get it. You could be like, oh no, it just slipped out. Like PewDiePie, he took full accountability to this. for you to saying it was just a joke at first to then lead into, nah, bro, like silly little animation meme, try to make a little joke out of it again. Then you to start getting serious as soon as you realize, oh shit, I'm starting to lose everything now. Yeah, dude, it's not gonna cut it. I'm sorry. I guess to a point, you know? Oh god, I need to go to sleep, bro. I've been up all night.
With comments saying, just because you are not familiar with the word doesn't mean you use it. That's like playing with a gun but not knowing how to use one. And there's no reason ever that you should be reciting a slur just because someone said it. You're upset at the backlash, but maybe don't be racist and don't say slurs and you won't get any backlash. Lukey then moved on to the controversy involving the boy in our video, saying, I once again publicly declare I have no brothers. That boy was my friend. At the time the video was filmed, there was a 2-year age difference between us. I filmed that video at his request. It was not forced. That video was a joke. Now I have a boyfriend. He is 19. While there may have been truth to her explanation that they were simply friends and that the interaction appeared consensual, it was still strange and inappropriate for minors to post sexualized content involving each other online, especially since many commenters continued insisting that the boy was only 14 years old. For her third point, she addressed the accusations that she supported Nazi imagery, saying, unfortunately, not everyone understood the photo in a white suit, because there was no context. Let me explain. In the photo, the fan
look sophisticated.
Yo, what's up with Ali? Ali, you get the fuck out of my screen.
Can you guess
please,
what it is?
Bro.
It's the Book of Mormon. Tap the link for a free copy and missionaries from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints will hand deliver it to you, just like they did for me.
Amen,
I hope
bro,
it can
were on fire. Right now, I showed how I burned them. I do not support Nazism in any way. As an aspiring animator, it was still Lukey's responsibility to make her message clear. If her intention was truly to show herself destroying swastikas, she could have animated or edited the scene more clearly so viewers would immediately understand the message that she was trying to convey. But because she failed to do that, some viewers even started criticizing her animation skills themselves with comments like, people with that hideous animation style are insufferable. Then she explained the drawing of Adolf Hitler, saying, the teacher assigned us to draw his portrait. For some reason, people online say that I posted this publicly, but this is disinformation. I posted that drawing in my private Telegram channel. I just wanted to show that I draw beautifully. But there was really no reason for her to upload the drawing at all, especially since she already regularly showcased her art and animation skills on social media. And if she wanted to prove her drawing skills to her private Telegram channel, she could have drawn a different person. And although she described the Telegram channel as private, it still reportedly had thousands of subscribers following it, meaning the drawing was still being shared with a large audience. Finally, Lukey responded to the accusations that she was xenophobic. I don't understand why they call me a xenophobe. I'm fine with everyone. Honestly, I haven't even seen any proof for that statement. This was confusing because in her earlier TikTok apology, she already seemed aware that people were criticizing her for insulting English-speaking people. Also, the leaked voice recordings criticizing English-speaking foreigners were among the very first clips that spread online. As one commenter said, girl, your voice note said those words. No one is falsely accusing you. So,
like, I don't even care if you apologize, because I know the apology is most likely fake as fuck and just to get, like, her fans back. You should just double down at this point, bro. You're waiting way too deep to pull yourself back out. Like, everyone's on your ass, bro. If you try to go back up, some big creator is gonna end up finding your ass again, and then you're going straight back down if you try to climb back out that hole. I know she's still popular and she still has a lot of fans, but we're gonna see how long that's happening because she's been getting banned and unbanned like constantly, bro.
Despite having now addressed the issue point by point in her latest apology, Lukey was still easily rebutted by people online. And to make things worse, she ended the apology by saying, I don't think anyone will forgive me after this, but I hope you at least understand the situation. I will not leave social media and I will not stop filming. Don't waste your time on useless comments like leave and give up. That said, she seemed unfazed and more frustrated at the backlash she was receiving, rather than being reflective about the criticism itself. And
like, bro, you basically took back what you said as an apology. Because I'm gonna say this. Listen. You please leave off the internet for a bit and think about what you've actually done. Like, you saying, yeah, I'm not gonna leave to take a little break at least to think about, like, oh shit, I did this, I did that. Come on, bro.
As she seemed
like, you completely don't give a shit. Like, I know you don't give a shit when you write that. Whatever.
Her past collaborators, however, who were not directly involved in the controversy, bore the brunt of the backlash surrounding her online presence, including Sofa Tomato, who had previously worked with Lukey. In April 2026, Sofa uploaded a clarification video after viewers asked her to address the situation involving Lukey.
But people keep mentioning me and that makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, like, we collaborated in the past, but that doesn't mean I'm a part of what's happening right now. And I don't really want to be dragged into something I have nothing to do with. And I don't really want to make things worse for anyone, including myself. So I'm choosing to stay natural and not take sides publicly.
Even though the entire Lukey controversy did not directly involve Sofa, and in this clarification video she did not take a side, she continued to be pressed in the comments with viewers saying, being neutral can be a bad thing. Sometimes you need to pick a side. And as much as I'd like to respect your opinion, you have a platform and influence. As someone with that, I encourage you to be more aware and direct instead of playing defense and being neutral. What she did was not okay. With the people around Lukey bearing the consequences of the backlash, she will need to clean up her act soon, not only for herself, but also for those who get pulled into the situation because of her content. Fortunately, despite the pressure, Sofa was not heavily impacted long term, as her channel activity and view counts continued at a similar level afterward. And as for Lukey, she seems to be cleaning up her act. She kept her word that she is not leaving and is still active online despite the backlash against her. On YouTube, Lukey continues to upload her animation videos, and she posts the same content on TikTok, where her videos still receive millions of views. Her latest upload was on May 21st, 2026.
Round 4.
Yo. This art style is so fucking ugly. I'm sorry. The only thing good I can give about this art style is I just can't name a single thing. This shit is so ass. Oh my God.
Featuring a new animation, which gained 9,000 likes in less than 24 hours. Recently, she also posted a video that made it seem like she was being blamed or targeted, which at first glance could be interpreted as her playing the victim in response to the ongoing controversy.
Cry, baby, cry, baby, cry.
Ain't no way she did this. Point. Making yourself look like the victim is crazy work.
Cry, baby, cry.
However, she clarified that this was only part of a trend and not an actual statement about her situation. Meanwhile, discussions about her past controversies continue to appear in parts of her content, like this clarification video about autism that she uploaded in May 2026 saying, I have good attitude towards people with mental disabilities. I have many myself. Why do you believe everything you see about me online? And why are you spreading rumors? I can only conclude that you support unjustified bullying of other people. I deserve hate for using the N-word, but I have never judged or wished harm on autistic people. I am autistic myself. While this did not gain much attention on her TikTok comment thread, it sparked more discussion on YouTube, where one comment said, I wouldn't say you're fully forgiven, but the good thing is that you admitted to doing something bad, so that's a good thing. Though you did a bad thing, people shouldn't say false things about you. From the looks of it, it would seem that Lukey is still currently managing to maintain her fanbase despite the backlash she has received. And even in that video where she appeared to be targeted, her comment section was still filled with supportive responses from viewers. So in the end, Lukey seems to be in a redemption arc phase of her career.
Okay, that was it. Yeah, shout out to Ryan Pictures again. I'ma keep it solid with you, dude. No, I can't forgive her. Maybe because I'm black, but she was using that so casually. Imagine how many times she said that. Like, dude, you can't just like say that shit and then expect me to forgive you. Cause that drama is like recent, by the way. That shit happened like where like it was blowing up and shit. It happened like 4 months ago, where it was like blowing up, like really blowing up, and people were like, yeah, bro, you know the puppet creator did this. Listen, dude, I can respect your content and shit, that you're still moving and pushing forward, but I'm not letting this go. I'm sorry, Lukey. Yeah, bro. See y'all later, bro. Yippee.